Hello and welcome guys, back again with me with another Blender tutorial. So today we want to create this champagne bottle from modeling to texturing. Before we jump to the tutorial, we need to prepare some ingredients and spices to create this work. First, download the model sketch that I have attached in the description. Secondly, turn on Loop Tools add-on, it's free from Blender. Third, download UV Toolkit created by Alexander Belyakov. It's free, link in the description. Now let's go in the viewport and delete all the visible object like always. Then move to the front view. Press Shift plus A to add new object and search for image, then pick reference. Search for the sketch that you have downloaded and scale the image smaller. On the right here, click image data properties and decrease the opacity so we can trace the bottle clearly. Select the image and place it right to the center of the origin. Move it away on Y-axis, then duplicate it by pressing Shift plus D and right-click to place it back. While it's still selected, hit R, then Z, and then type 90. Move it away on X-axis a little, then place it in the middle of the origin. On your top right, select all the image layer, then hit M to move them to new collection. And maybe name it reference or whatever you want to name it, like Dave or Grandma. Back to layer panel and select collection. Then hit Shift plus A and search for plane. Hit Tab to go to edit mode and press A to select all the vertex. Press M to merge the vertex and choose Add Center. So now there will be one lonely vertex left. Still in the edit mode, move the vertex to top left of the bottle reference and hit E to extrude the vertex down following the bottle lid. Extrude the vertex one more time inside and extrude it down strictly by pressing E and then Z. Now just trace the left of the bottle and make sure it has the same height. Just measure it with your heart. Here we have the same straight vertex, and lastly just put 3 extruded vertex on the bottom. So now we have done the tracing and the result are like this. On your right, click that blue wrench symbol and click Add Modifier. In the Generate section, search for screw and now voila, enchante, the bottle is done. On the screw properties, increase the steps on viewport and render to 32. In object mode, duplicate the bottle and hide it for a backup in case we mess up something, Now on the screw properties, hit that drop down arrow and apply the modifier. In edit mode, select the bottom hollow vertex loop by holding Alt and left click, then press F to fill it with face. Back to modifier properties and add new modifier. On the generate section, search for solidify and increase the thickness to around 0.014. Apply the solidify modifier and now go to edit mode. To turn on X-ray view, hit Alt plus Z. Then here on the inner lid you see an imperfect jagged goofy vertex. Select all of them by box selection. Now hit S to scale, then hit Z and then 0 to straighten them. Now we should manually arranging the inner vertex loop to perfectly match with the outer. Just scale it slowly until it's straight. Still in edit mode, move to bottom of the bottle and hit 3 to move to face selection. Select the 2 bottom circle face here and press I to invert a face, then extrude them to top slightly. Move to the front view so you guys could see its clarity and then scale them a little bit. In edit mode, press 2 to move to edge selection, then select all the sharp edges on the top lid of the bottle, including the inner edge loop too. Hit Ctrl plus B to bevel them and scroll middle mouse button to increase its segment to 2. Now select the middle edge loop on the outer lid here, both the top and the bottom, then press X to dissolve it. Select the 2 edges here and scale it on Z-axis to create smooth rounded bottle lid, because if not it will be too sharp and can cut somebody's tongue. Lastly, hit Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut. Scroll up middle mouse button to increase its segment to 2 and place it right on the middle. Move to the bottom and select the 2 middle circle loop edges, including the inner edge, and bevel them with 1 segment. Move to object mode and hit Ctrl plus 2 to add 2 level subdivision surface modifier. Lastly, right click and set smooth. Oh, and add more loop cut too on the outer bottle here for the UV or the place for the branding design later. Move to the next part, and now we'll create the top bottle cap swing. Press Shift plus A to add new object and search for cylinder. On the bottom left here, unfold add cylinder options and make sure it's has 32 vertices. But it will be by default, you know, just making sure. In edit mode, scale the cylinder smaller, and in object mode, move it to the top. Scale and adjust the cylinder to match the reference image. Select the top edge loop and bevel it with 3 segment bevel. Select the bottom edge loop and hit E to extrude it down. Hit Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut and place it in the middle. In front view, scale out the loop cut and bevel it with 1 segment. Scale them a little bit more on the axis and select the bottom loop edge too. Now place it to the lid like it's closing the hole artificially. Keep extruding the edge until all the cap is traced. For the bottom edge here, I add 3 segment bevel. Now back to object mode and hit slash to isolate the cap. In edit mode, select the 2 loop sharp edge here and bevel them with 3 segment. Back to object mode and hit Ctrl plus 2 to add subscribe. I mean 2 level subdivision. Lastly, right click the object and set smooth. Oh, I forgot to add a bevel on here, so just 1 segment bevel. Now hit slash again to unisolate the cap. Let's move to the next part and create the swing. Hit Shift plus A to add new object, and in the curve section, search for path. In object mode, scale the path smaller and place it to the cap. Press tab to go in edit mode, then select half of the path vertex, 2 of them, and delete vertices. Select the left vertex and move it down as same as the reference. On your right, click that green horseshoe symbol, then unfold geometry and increase the depth to 0.05 maybe. Just put the number that fit for you. Now select the 2 top vertex and right click subdivide. Oh, and on the path properties, decrease the resolution preview U to 4 because we don't need too much and we will subdivide it later. Move and adjust the path vertex match to the reference, and don't forget to adjust it on the side view too, guys. If all is in place, duplicate the path and move it down in the axis and make sure the geometry is still on the center. Now delete the 3 vertex on the bottom here and trace the second swing. Unfortunately, there is no automation I found to create this, so we have to do manual labor. It might be confused if this was your first try, but take your time, no need to rush. In case if you have confused to follow this tutorial, you could check my other modeling video that you find easier than this one. Follow the circle loop slowly and move to the side, front and top view to adjust the vertex. Keep extruding the path until it's reached to the middle of the bottle. Make sure the last 2 vertex is straight. It's not to be perfect, but it will help us to mirror it later. And if you had done creating the path, just leave it like that for now. Move to the layer panel and hide the reference. Select the cap and move to edit mode. Hit Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut and increase the segment to 3 by scrolling up middle mouse button. In edit mode, select the center vertex and back to object mode. Then isolate it with slash. Back to edit mode again and hit Ctrl plus B then V, or Shift Ctrl plus B to bevel the vertex. Scroll up middle mouse once and right click, loop tools, circle. Scale the circle close to the edge vertex but not overlap. Select the corner vertex from the circle and the outer corner vertex, then press G to join them. Join all the corner vertex to convert it from n-gon to quad. Delete the middle vertex from the circle and select the outer vertex close to the circle, then hit G twice to move it away a little. Now you could scale the circle more bigger. Move to the front view and turn on X-ray view. Select the half vertex on the right with box selects and delete them. Add new modifier and search for mirror from generate section. Drag down subdivision modifier as the last applied modifier. So if you have Blender version 4.2 or more, it will be auto pinned. Back to object mode and unisolate the cap. Select the path and adjust the path to coming inside the cap hole. Back to the cap and isolate it. In edit mode, select the circle vertex and extrude it on x-axis until it reaches to the middle. Hit S to scale, then X, then 0, so the vertex will be straightened. On the mirror modifier properties, turn on clipping and move the circle to the middle until it's connected. Select all the outer circle, then hit Ctrl plus B to bevel it. Just add one segment bevel here. Add a loop cut on the inside and move it close to the outer circle. Apply the mirror modifier and fill the top and the bottom hollow face. Lastly, hit slash one more time to unisolate the cap. Move to the bottle and we will create connection hole on the swing. It's had the same method as same as the cap, but there is some different tweak here. In edit mode, add a single loop cut and drag it to the swing connection. Bevel the loop cut with two segments and make sure there is some space to make a circle inside it. In edit mode, select the middle vertex on the connection and isolate the bottle in object mode. Ctrl plus B, then V to bevel the vertex and increase the segment by scrolling up middle mouse button. Right click, loop tools, and circle. Scale the circle a little bit bigger, then move away the two close vertex here by scaling it on Z axis. Select all the circle face and move to the front view. Hit S to scale, then X, then 0 to straighten them. Extrude the circle inside slightly, just a small touch, then hide the subdivision in edit mode by clicking the square symbol here. Connect the vertex to convert it to quad, then bevel the circle edge with one segment bevel. Turn on X-ray view and move to the front view, then delete half of the vertex bottle. Add mirror modifier and move the subdivision modifier down in the modifier properties. Apply the mirror modifier, then fill the hollow face in edit mode. In object mode, unisolate the bottle by hitting slash, then on the layer panel, right click and make a new collection. Rename the collection to backup and drag the duplicated plane there. Select the two swing path and hit Shift plus D to duplicate it, then right click to place it back. On the layer panel, drag the duplicated path to backup. Unfold the backup collection and hide it. Now select the two paths, then right click and convert to mesh. Add mirror modifier in both of them and turn on the clipping too. In edit mode, move the middle circle vertex to the middle so it will be auto connected if we turn on clipping mode. Check the top path too in case it's not connected. Move to the last tip path here and fill the hollow face with face. Then bevel it with two segment bevel. Hit Ctrl plus 2 to add subdivision modifier and apply the mirror modifier in both of them. Now we have done creating the top cap swing. The last part for the modeling part is creating the text label. So let's hop on. First, select the bottom swing path and the bottle. Hit Shift plus D to duplicate and right click to place it back. While it's still selected, hit Ctrl plus G to join them. Change its name to shrink wrap bottle or else, and hide every layer except this one. In the viewport, hit Shift plus A to add new object and search for plane. In edit mode, scale the plane smaller, then hit R to rotate, then X, then type 90. Back to object mode and place the plane to the middle swing here. Make sure the geometry is still on the center, guys. Move to the right view and turn on X-ray view too. Scale the plane smaller on Z axis, then extrude the top one like this, following the bottle shape. For the bottom vertex, extrude it one more time and place it to the middle bottle obliquely. Hit A to select all the vertex and scale it smaller on X-axis. Resize and adjust it one more time until it's perfect. Hit Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut and increase the segment to 7. Add new modifier and search for shrink wrap on the deform section. Select the bottle as the target with using eyedropper, then give 2 level subdivision modifier and right click set smooth. On the shrink wrap modifier options, adjust the offset to 0.002 for now because we will adjust it later. Move to edit mode and carefully adding a loop cut inside the plane. Check the shrink wrap by moving the side view. Don't add too much loop cut or the mesh will be nasty, boing boing boom boom. So take your time and slowly adding the cut. Add loop cut close to the end in the tip to prevent UV stretching. On the layer panel, move the text label to the main collection and unhide every layer except the shrink wrap bottle. And that's it for the modeling part. Thank you so much for watching until this far. Please consider to subscribe because it's mean a support for me, and thumbs up too if you have find this helpful for you. So yeah, let's move to the next part guys.